fucking way. Greetings, specters of evil and spirits of the damned, and boom! Did I get you? If only you could feel safe in this time of year. That may have less to do with the season, however, but more to do with literally everything else. Under that umbrella, however, lies this video here today. Now, it's been a frightfully long time since the last time I said this, so welcome back to yet another installment of Placeholder, the only channel on the internet that has failed to find its own name. But on the upside, when the time comes for me to be exercised, you'll have nothing to latch onto. Happy Halloween, you fright-filled fools. Today I decided to rectify a mistake I had made just less than a year ago. That being, making an actual seasonal special in time for the right holiday. Last year I ended up missing Halloween, so I made a Thanksgiving horror movie instead. A little background for the geriatrics out there. So indeed, today I bring you a horrifying movie to cement you in the spirit of Halloween, which, truth be told, may be a bit of a stretch. Now living in the year 2025, I have the full repertoire of all the classic Halloween monsters at my fingertips. Vampires, werewolves, zombies, normal guys. So which did I land on? Aliens. I chose aliens. Little green men from outer space. No, I'm not kidding. Now, you might be out there scratching your fuzzy little chin asking, Placeholder, why in the world did you land on aliens? Let's be honest, folks. Aliens aren't a Halloween-type monster. I'd say it's more of a summer-type monster, like a July thing. Which, okay, sure, whatever. There's gotta be countless amounts of alien horror movies out there, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem, right? You can look past that. Listen, ghouls, I thought I was bringing you a completely different video here today. Today we'll be watching another movie from my tragic past. But despite how I remember it, it isn't quite the quality of Roadkill that we did so many moons ago. Which is strange because I remember it being pretty rotten, even though I watched this movie several times. In fact, I saw this movie tons of times more than Roadkill for one reason or another. But somehow Roadkill was just more memorable to me. More memorable than this movie, Skyline. Directed by the Strauss brothers, a pair responsible for producing and directing Alien vs. Predator Requiem and the entirety of the Skyline series. Which for the series, as far as I can tell, there's 3 movies that aren't direct sequels to one another, more just existing in the same universe. Don't quote me on that, I have not and will not be seeing the later 2. Greg and Colin are probably better known for opening their special effects company, Hydraulics. I sure hope that's how you pronounce it. A company that has had a hand in, and this is important, bringing movies like X-Men Apocalypse, San Andreas, 2012 to life. Oh, right, and lesser-known movies nobody really talks about, such as The Avengers, Pirates of the Caribbean 3, Avatar, and Benjamin Button. Yeah, for real. Keep this little fact in mind, because it will be extremely relevant later. Skyline, being their original baby, was released in 2010 as an alien invasion disaster movie riding off the high that was Transformers 2007. Although that's more speculation. Still, I'd say it's a fairly well-supported argument. Now, with everything that it is, the one glaring thing that it is not is scary. And I don't mean not scary in a poop-ass horror movie way, but more in a this is categorically a disaster action movie, not a horror movie type of way. Now guys, I did think this was a scary movie when I sought it out. And in my defense, it seemed like it was when I was a kid, okay? First of all, look at some of this shit, give me a break. Second, my mom and I watched exclusively bad movies, so I can't remember which ones are and are not meant to be scary. But besides, what truly is more horrifying than childhood itself? But hey, on the upside, the movie is still pretty stinky though, so that's a good thing, right? It's what you people came here for. Well, folks, I'm happy to say, I'm happy to say that, yeah, I got bad news for that too. Holy shit, this movie's kinda sick! Our story starts off from the same place every real horror story truly begins, which is, of course, LA, late at night. And immediately we see something has gone a bump in the night. Ooh.
Oh, how's it morning already?
Nope, not even recognizably, to be honest. Here we enter the peeper POV and get a quick sequence of pure madness, a very subtle showcase for what's to come later. A mysterious blue light makes this woman's queasy in the stomach or something, and it wakes up this fucking guy. A separate woman in the same apartment says the least helpful thing in every movie known to man.
What's wrong?
This jagoff goes to check to see what happens, and then this happens for a while. Huh? Derek? Yeah, who? What? Oh, Skyline. Funny, I thought she was yelling for this guy's name. I'm going to call him Horseface for the duration of this video because he's got the face of a horse.
Long face, get it?
After that admittedly fairly hooking start, we take a nice long break to meet everyone that we're gonna see die in the duration of the show. We've got wife, best friend.
Yeah, well, you should have thought about that before you shot the piece of shit.
Best friend's main and best friend's side. Also producer man and fat man who owns the building, I think, or he's a neighbor. They don't explain, they don't tell me. Listen, folks, I'm not going to get into all the interpersonal stuff that you need to know. I'll give you the basics here of, I guess, what might be important. I don't really remember. But it's best friend's birthday right now, and I guess he tricks his friend, his long-lost friend, Horseface, into staying into LA because he knows effects.
I don't know anything about effects, man.
That's bullshit. Come on.
That's not bullshit.
You got the eye and you know it. All right? The computer is just a tool.
It's not extremely important. I think there's some drama about it. Again, side chick, who's the main chick. This will come up later, but I won't mention it. And also the wife is pregnant.
No idea. I didn't come
I'm
out.
late. Wait.
I need help reacting to something.
So that's cool. They all sleep. It doesn't really matter. They're all sleeping, I guess. They're all gonna sleep in the same apartment together, but separately. I don't know. After they all get settled in, we get this shot of the city, and something interesting's actually happening. There's like those blue lights from earlier. They're hitting the city, and they're like really coming down. This is kind of interesting, huh? Wow. I wonder what's gonna. Oh, and we're back. We're back in the apartment. Look, guys, we're where the show started. And we get the perspective of the expendable characters as the light shines in through the door.
Turn off the lights.
It simply is not bright enough to make that comment. Producer man gets up to go and investigate whatever the hell's going on outside. And then we get... That's right, folks. Our first alien abduction! What a day to be alive. Meanwhile, after looking into that light, it seems to put Horseface into some sort of trance. After taking a while to come to, we switch to this really actually cool scene in the movie. The classic, the first sign things are going awry, scene every classic monster invasion alien movie has. Followed by the classic, let's go check it out blunder.
A gun? Really?
In California, man being rich really does pay off. Although, Big Evil Dust Cloud does constitute for one to brandish a weapon in the law in LA. Very tricky gun laws over there in California. But before they can make it to the roof to check it out, this old man and his dog profiles our heroes.
What's going on?
We're going to check it out.
What are you doing with a gun?
Get back in your apartment. Go. And keep it down.
Sure about this?
That's when they reach the roof, and again we get this really cool, although admittedly somewhat dated shot of the city. Oh wow, this is like, it's actually kind of cool. Huh. After some slack jawed gandering, we see, that's right, aliens. And this looks sick as shit. The ship starts sucking up all the liberals, so our idiots run for it. Being stuck, then cornered by, this thing, wife saves the two of them while also looking right into the light. And as she comes to, we are yet again back in this place. And it was around this point where a pattern started to become clear. You see, we switch between two types of shots in this movie. The straight-to-DVD sci-fi channel level indie movie shots, and the holy cannoli action movie shots. That's when it became clear to me that they really only did have one thing going for them to become a business later on, huh? So while we're in the doo-doo part of the movie, we find out that Horseface here is slowly developing some kind of immunity to the blue.
You looked too.
Or maybe the blue is actually making him sick or something. Oh, I don't know. It's scary. They don't really explain it to us. But as a response to this, Bessie decides to go steal the car of that old man and his racist dog. That's when one of those flying things from earlier has a baby, and it also tries to steal from him. Only this one was not after his car, but, well, everything else. So he runs back to set A, where he tells them about Walter. Walter was the old man who just got eaten, by the way. All the while, we go back to the apartment, and I just sit here. And I sit here, and I wonder when something's gonna happen. Ooh! They make a plan to drive out to the water because I guess the aliens aren't above the water right now, so maybe it's an immunity. Except, you know, why would they? All the people are, you know, in the land, everywhere else. Whatever. They make it to the lot and find a couple of very notable characters doing a very similar thing. I sure hope nothing happens to these two. Oh me, oh my.
You need any help? No, let's go. We're fine.
Yeah, but maybe
As our group finally makes it out of the gate, I actually get something that I want for once. Can we get a replay on that? How wonderful. Miraculously, though, best friend manages to survive this, and is immediately met with a somewhat more horrible fate. Jesus Christ, how horrifying. I guess I can't feel too bad for him, though. He was cheating on his main here, so whatever. As our remaining troop, that being Horse, Wife, and Main, they try a different route. They, and I, as the only soul in years to ever have suffered through a movie such as this, are blocked by a flying douche. Hey look, it's the nameless characters. I wonder what'll happen to him. As one would expect, some grade A bullshit comes to save our protagonists. Look, it's Fat to save the day! Oh, and also watch this really fast.
Okay. Don't lose your head, Mr. Coulson.
So here we find out what the aliens are after. Brains! That's right. They use human brains as like, I don't know, batteries? It's not really explained. No time to think about that though. The lady in purple very expectantly gets sucked into this alien's asshole. All the while our cast and crew is running in slow motion, and while the alien is not for some reason, they escape the big squid tree thing. And while we watch the budget actively plummet, we end up back in, god damn it, the same building. Cool! Me neither, buddy. I can't stand it here neither. They start boarding up the place, and again, I must wonder if perhaps they might have gotten zombies mixed up with aliens, because these are the wrong tropes. Also, Fat tells Seabiscuit this stunning piece of endearment.
What are you doing, huh? Like it or not, this is happening.
You gotta be strong.
Is everybody okay?
That look about sums it all up, huh? Also, we get a genuine character moment between the remaining group. Don't care! We're the goddamn aliens, huh? They go to sleep this off.
I hate LA.
This statement very well may not be related to the circumstances at hand.
Let me see.
Somebody's fighting back.
After surviving the night, Horseface and Horsewife have a bit of an exchange. Something I didn't bring up earlier, but probably should have, is that the alien light gave him a rash. Most people get snatched up at the first glint of the light, but Horseface has seen it several times by now. What does this mean? I don't know. I think it's giving him like superpowers. He says this.
You remember that first moment when you saw it? When it completely took over? Somehow you still felt powerful.
Yeah, I don't know. So they make a new plan, which is the same plan, but worse. So in response to this, the United States military decides to show up to make a plan for them, oh my god, go, little bummer, yes, wow, what is this feeling? I feel alive, I feel alive again, yes, you can do this, yes, oh, holy shit, they got him. Holy paisanos, they actually nuked that little bastard, as well as half of LA. That's two birds with one stone kind of deal. And it actually worked.
It worked.
Yeah, thanks, Fed. I just said that. Except for, no, it didn't. And also, no, it didn't. Fat and Horsenuts have a weird little quarrel. Then, Fat says this line.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Let them know that we're here. We'll let everything know.
You want to say wait for help?
Well, help is here. Does that look like a rescue chopper to you? Don't you get it? We're at war.
But they can do both though, right? Some weird Looney Tune shit happens and convinces his wife to get to the roof so that they can call a helicopter to save them from the airborne aliens. What a plan.
Thank you.
Meanwhile, Maine, you remember her, gets got in this kind of manner. Moving on. Then, completely out of my control or consent, this type of shit starts happening. I don't even know anymore. What do I say here? As they try to run back downstairs, again, goddamn, little thing tries to steal his wife. Justin Horseface here uses this axe that he picked up. We get that. Whatever. He saves his wife from the squid thing's grasp, I guess. I still don't know what the fuck this thing is. Hell yeah, man. My eyes have glazed over at this point. Fat is about to be confronted by one of the land beasts and choosing the only acceptable option in the movie. A point that they get across by this shot of him in front of a World War II Japanese fighter pilot. He, oops, I guess not. There's no gas. Back to the pony boy. Before he can get his brain blasted out, his wife saves him with that magic axe that they found earlier, making it the most useful character in the whole movie. And Fat...
Vaya con Dios, you son of a bitch.
Yeah. Anyway, the alien from space wakes back up to attack wife after it had its brain chopped, which makes me wonder what's even the point of them having the brains if they can operate without the brains. Well, I don't fucking know. They're not going to tell me. There's like 5 minutes left in this movie. They're not going to tell me. Thankfully, Devin, or whatever his name is, beats the living hell out of the thing. And I guess he just could have done this the whole time. Or maybe it's from the superpowers. Again, I don't really, nothing's explained to me at this point. I'm just here for the ride. And unfortunately, no sacrifice is too grand because that kamikaze alien, he's still alive. And then this fighter jet tries to like save them while shooting directly at them, while also the alien. But it doesn't really matter because, well, that didn't last long. Cool! And somehow these blokes are just so hard to kill that the mothership itself has to come and pick them up. So everything truly was for naught. They still get abducted. But they should have called this movie Sky Kiss. Should have called this movie because yeah. And with that, the movie is finally and it's still going. Great. Okay, let's see. We're in Brain Central Station where all the magic happens, and Jarek Horseface here gets his much-needed face removal surgery and is put in the alien body with all the brains for some reason. But wait, something is strange. Everyone else has a blue brain, but his brain is orange. I wonder. I don't know what that could mean. Meanwhile, wife is taken to the pregnant chamber, so the movie has a reason to keep her alive for a couple seconds longer. Long enough for this nonsense to happen. With less than 2 minutes left, they will not explain what's happening, and I refuse to try and compile it all for you here today. Horseface is an alien now, I guess. Is this shit over yet? Oh, it is. Oh, it actually is this time. Alright, cool. That was horrifying, right? That was a horrifying experience. Not the movie itself, though, but a far more interesting horror indeed. Folks, memories can be scary all on their own. The partial memories I had of this movie included believing this title was Skyfall, this man's long face, and this alien's asshole. Truth be, I thought I had a whole different movie going in before this video started. Far more pertinently to my point, I was convinced that this was a cow pie. Don't get me wrong, this movie's nothing to write home about, truly. But at several points, I actually had fun watching this. It's kind of cool looking, at the very least. Definitely wasn't as bad as many of the things we've already looked at on this godforsaken channel. Despite the strange whiplash of holy shit, hell yeah, and why is this room so musty scenes, I didn't have a bad time watching this. Sorry, folks. I guess you're not getting a bad movie after all. Would I watch it again? No. Am I going to see the other two movies in the franchise? Take a guess. So, instead, I'm just going to end it here. And, you know, sometimes there's not a big lesson at the NA. Sometimes things just happen. Sometimes things are just bad. Things are just horrible. You don't have any way to explain it. It's just a fact of life. That's what you get. So, Happy Halloween, everybody! I hope you enjoyed it. Like or subscribe. Don't forget to share this to your friends or watch it again. I don't know. You do whatever you want, you scandalous little cretin. But let's see what I have here. Hug your ghouls and call your goblins, and I'll scare you on the next one. Boo! Happy Halloween, everybody. Boo! Have a good boo! Hello? Is this working? I sure hope so. Oh, if I had the ability to talk. Oh, if I had the ability to record myself without the echo. That'd be nice. Oh my God.